Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. It is currently Monday, June 27th, the day before my birthday, so it's a good day I guess. But it marks my second week post-op from having RNY Gastric Bypass surgery at the Ottawa Hospital in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. My surgeon was Dr. Yell. Very nice man. So stats. So originally when I weighed in, I was 273. That was the start of my 3-week liquid Optifast diet. At the end of that, and the morning of my surgery, which was Monday, June 13th, I was 253. Last Monday, I was 246, and today I'm 245.5. Half a pound loss. But I'm not upset or anything about that. I ended up moving back home for the summer and using a different scale, and there seems to be a 3 to 4 pound difference, so I can certainly live with that. That's not bothering me at all. Wasn't nice to see my weight go up when I logged it into MyFitnessPal the day I came back. So anyway, so about that, so I finished off my first year of practical nursing. And I have 2 children, and my husband works in Ottawa, and I don't attend that campus there. So to help with childcare and always making sure there's always somebody to put them on the bus and get them off the bus, I moved home with my parents with the 2 children. So anyway, so now that their school wrapped up last week, we were able to move back home for the summer on Friday. So everybody's happy to be home and just starting to get the whole house cleaned, going very slowly because it hasn't had an actual major clean in 8 months since I've really been gone. I came back occasionally on weekends, and my husband was here occasionally, but then he'd come through to be with us. So the dust bunnies are trying to take over the house, and we are doing our best to prevent that. Anyway, enough about that. So yeah, so different scale. So I'll get a cheat in September when I move back in with my parents for my second and final year of the practical nursing. I'll go back to using that other scale, and hopefully I'll have a good week then. Anyway, so regarding how I've been feeling, I've been doing quite well. Just the last couple days though, I've been getting a little bit of lightheadedness when I'm standing up, when I'm sitting, when I'm lying, even after I've stood up and it's kind of passed and then I'm walking around, standing, doing dishes, whatever, I'm fine. But there does seem to be a bit of a problem with my blood pressure dropping a bit when I stand up. I'm not overly concerned about it right now. I'm just making sure I take it easy. So during week 1, I happened to have some things written down here. I averaged 319 calories a day. During my second week so far, I'm averaging about 700 calories a day. And with this week, what I'm doing is I wake up, I take my vitamins and I can't remember what it's called, Reprazerol or something. It's the proton pump inhibitor. It's to reduce the amount of acid in your stomach. I take that. And then I take my 2 multivitamins and my sublingual vitamin B12. So I take that when I wake up. Half an hour later, I have a protein shake, a Premier protein shake. And then for the rest of the day, I eat food until around 9 o'clock. Is spaced out well for me. So 9 p.m. before bed, I have a second Premier protein shake. So right now that guarantees me 60 grams of protein a day. And I've been having good luck getting food in this week. Stuff like pureed chicken salad, so canned chicken with a little mayo, a little green onion, a little pepper, whir that up. Looks absolutely hideous, but when you haven't had real food for such a long time, it is quite delightful. Last night I made a chili for the family, and I went low on the veggies just because I don't want to introduce too many things at once. But it had a crap ton of navy beans and chickpeas in it, along with I used ground turkey and ground chicken. So it was a really good low-fat, high protein because of the meats and the beans. So excellent. And I pureed that as well. And again, it looked absolutely foul, but it was quite delightful. Other things I've been eating, those Laughing Cow light wedges. I used to think that they were absolutely horrid once upon a time, but now they are quite delightful. It's amazing how many things are so good now that I didn't like before. So I've been having several of those a day, and they're just creamy deliciousness. That's an easy way to get some calories and a little bit of extra protein in. For Greek yogurt, I've been using Yoplait Source, and one of those containers is 6 calories and 8 grams of protein with no fat. So I usually have about 2 of those a day. So my first meal after my shake is usually one of those yogurts, and then I'll probably have one later on in the day as well. So that's been my food intake for the last week, and it's gone relatively well with no problems. I haven't had any vomiting, no dumping, no bad side effects from it. It's gone well. Like, I'm surprised at how well it's doing. So not everybody is doing as well as I'm doing, I know, at this stage. And they're having problems reaching their protein goals. So I may just be the exception to the rule. Other than that, not much else to report. Bowel movements can still be tricky. I try to take milk of magnesia about every second day. But I haven't cried yet. But I do feel that I get constipated about every 2 to 3 days, and then take milk of magnesia, and that kind of clears it out. So I'm trying to play with having like a dose of that every night, and seeing if I can, just a small dose to kind of just get it at an even level where I'm having regular bowel movements that aren't terribly hard or liquidy. So anyway, so that's the fun stuff. So I think that's all I have to talk about today. It's a short one, just because everything's been going so well with no problems. I'm still having, you know, if I drink too quickly or something, I do get burps, and I'm like burp, 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 and walk around for a little bit, and then I'm fine, and then I go back and try to sip a little bit slower. But yeah, I haven't been doing horribly much for exercise, just because I don't want to overdo it, because I really have to be careful, because I'm one of those people that go big or go home, and could easily see myself hurting myself. The other day I did some yard work, and we have a electric whippersnipper. The thing only weighs like 5 pounds, so it's within my 10-pound limit. So I did about 10 minutes of that until I ran out of the cord on that, so I handed that off to my husband because he knew where the cord was and could put it in. And then I pulled out the electric lawnmower, and again, that's not very heavy, and did a couple minutes of that, and then I had to sit down. I was done. I really did no more than 20 minutes, and that kind of sapped all my energy for the rest of the day. So anyway, but I'm finding with the housework, I do it in little bouts, and then I'm okay with that. I was thinking that my periods of lightheadedness, of, you know, like it happens when I stand from either a sitting or a lying down position. I was thinking it may have been due to my body just being mad at me with low calories, but I'm not sure. So we'll see how that goes. But again, it's nothing that I'm overly concerned about. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. Because other than that, I feel absolutely 100% fine. My pain is pretty much non-existent. I still have I'm a little uncomfortable. And again, I'm sorry, I'm not wearing a bra because I have one that's there and whatever, I would have shown you stuff. But I'm not all that comfortable with lifting up my shirt when I'm not exactly put together and I've been doing housework all day. So anyway, pain level has been good. A little bit uncomfortableness here and there, especially if I start burping, then you feel pressure kind of right under your ribs. But it's been good. So, okay, at this point now I'm just rambling. So I don't think that I have anything else to add. So yeah, so I hope everybody has had a wonderful week. I know there's a couple people I've been watching who are coming up on surgery soon. So hopefully everything goes well for you. And a shout out to Scotty, RNY. I finally found your freaking video about the Lindor chocolate. I had to go back a bit. If anybody else wants to know, it was week 25, I think. Anyway, good for you. So yeah, keep it up and we'll keep seeing that chocolate, I guess. So, everybody take care, have fun. Talk to you soon. Bye.